Frankie Russo coming at you straight out of Brooklyn. I know I'm on late. Sorry, I. So how's everybody doing? I'm putting my little app thing together. Crazy day. What up, Happy Camper? They had to evacuate the what's going on in the absolutely, my brother. What's going on in the what's going on in D.C. around the White House? What up, Pay? Sorry, I'm late. I got a lot of things in the hopper. I'm trying to move some things. I'm trying to move the show. Thank you, Pay. Thank you for the retweets. And so, thank you, Shark Radio. Yeah, we had a nice. I went to the. I roped today. I did a nice thing on a rope. So we're going live on Twitter. I got a scope room. I'm live on my YouTube, and I'm just waiting for Facebook to pop up. I'm waiting for Facebook. Okay. I'm just waiting for Facebook to pop up. What up, Yubi? So it was on Fox News. I was watching Fox. I watched Little Tucker. I watched Sean Hannity, and I was watching a little bit of Laura Ingraham. All good shows. I love. My favorite is obviously. Yeah, I got. My app. You got to sign up for my app. You know. So basically, oh my. Because I'm trying to bring the show to the next level. We'll see what happens. I got a few things in the hopper, and so what was reported was they got this Tucker. Tucker's very smart, very good broadcaster, and very smart. Absolutely, and he's courageous. I just want the absolutely Greenwood. And what they got now is apparently it's being reported that there's a they call it a black house autonomous zone right around the White House. This is disgusting because they threw out the Secret Service asked the reporters to leave the White House. Apparently, things are getting kind of crazy over there. So only God knows what's really going on, right? Like we spoke about last time, it was reported in the aggregate that there were 50. I heard they spray painted St. John's Church, right? And in addition, what I'm gonna get to is the this guy Sean King is calling for to take down this guy Sean King. I'm telling you, Greenwood. See, I like Teddy Roosevelt. I like George Washington. I like Christopher Columbus, and I like Ulysses Grant. Sean King, one of the head guys of Black Lives Matter, is calling for the takedown of the Jesus statues and the Blessed Virgin Mary. So this is where I'm like, this is crazy. Well, he says the white Jesus and the white Blessed Virgin. Are you serious? Now, that's someone talking not from the Christian perspective, right? Because Christ is everyone. I'm telling you, it's crazy. I'm telling you, Greenwood, it's crazy. Christ is everyone. Christ is white. Christ is black. Christ is Hispanic. Christ is Asian. Christ is Native Indian. Christ is everybody. There are Messianic Jews that believe that Jesus is the Messiah. So, I mean, Jesus is everybody. And Happy, this is the craziest stuff I've ever heard in my life, right? And now they're going to go into the churches. I just got a call I got a call because my pastor has like a robot call, like a robot, one of those cold calls. And he announced that the church is going to open up the 29th. So I can't wait. I'm going to go back to church. I don't know if it's going to be on the weekends because I got to find out, because I'm a Eucharistic minister. I got to find out if I'm going to be able to do that. I'm telling you, bro, this is crazy. This is insane. Right, Henry? This is insane what they're doing. I was so like, yo, man, I'm thinking about blocking this guy with this, I love woman, but this is not good. This is not good. Yo, I think I found another video, bro. Lee, of your girl. I don't know if I sent it to you. I don't think I did because today was a crazy day for me, bro. I lost track of everything. I don't know. I had a crazy sleep last night. All these crazy dreams. It was just crazy. Knights Templar. I'm telling you. Yo, P, you're going to have to get out with that name. You're going to have to change your name. I'm going to block you. That name is kind of I love woman. Don't get me wrong. I love woman. I love the whole thing, but you can't be doing this in the room, man. You can't. You can't be doing this in the room. Oh, it's Daniela. It's a girl. All right. I'll leave it alone. It's a girl. Lee, it's a girl. Check it out. Yo, it's just... Yeah, you just see the other stuff I sent. I don't know if I sent you. Youpie's laughing. I don't know if I sent it to you. She looks good, right? She's crazy. She's crazy though, son. She's crazy. So we got the founder. What up there? What up there, my brother? The taxi guy, right? He's my friend. Thank you, Pay. Thank you for that tweet. Trump 2020, absolutely. I got Twitter at Frankie Russo 1. At Frankie Russo 1 on Twitter. At Frankie Russo 1 on Twitter. So, how can we give? What do you want to do? I'm trying to get back on the radio. I'm trying to get back on the air. Just pay the crew, man. Russo's gonna pop. We got operation. So I'm getting ready to really lay this thing out. I think we're close. This is the greatest intelligence operations by the CIA, FBI in the history of their young history from 47. Yeah, I don't think it's stolen. So let's talk politics before I get into the Castro's son in the house. What's up there? Castro's grandson, Trudeau's son. So let's talk politics, right? Our great president You got it, UB. God bless you, God family, for that, for those follows. So basically, what we got here is our great president is sitting on a tremendous campaign, right? He's got the money, he's got the social media on steroids, he's got the rallies. The rallies, apparently, I was watching Fox News on the Laura Ingraham show. She came out with the numbers. 7.7% he got in Fox News. The highest in the history of Saturday night. Trump got. These people are crazy. American citizen, God bless you. Thank you. God family, thank you for the God family Jesus. Thank you for the retweets. So, according to the Laura Ingraham show, thank you for the shares, God family Jesus. Thank you for the mention, American citizen. So, according to Fox News, Laura Ingraham show, thank you, Pay. God bless you, God family Jesus. Yeah, but right, Lee, check it out. According to Fox News, they got the highest rating in the history of Saturday night, 7.7 million. He got 4 million apparently with YouTube and all the other online services. 4 million saw him. This is crazy. This guy is sitting locked and loaded, right? Trump has got the thing to me with our great president, Donald John Trump. I'm just asking him to augment. In other words, keep doing what rock star, absolute rock star, right? Those are Elvis numbers. Those are Elvis. Trump has got Elvis numbers. Truth be told. Trump has got Elvis numbers. Absolutely. Well, AC, I'm from Brooklyn, bro. God family Jesus. AC, it was more like 12,000, just for the record. It wasn't 6. It was 12,000. But he got 4 million. Right. The sense of me, October 20th, 2016, the New York Times had Hillary Rodham Clinton with a 92% chance of winning. So go figure. Winning, right? So check it out. What up, UB? So check it out now. So we want our great president Donald John Trump to augment, to add to his already amazing campaign, right? Amazing. We want him to add a movie, an infomercial, like a 3, 4, 5, 6 minute infomercial, right? Movie. Trump. Business tone. We don't want Trump unfiltered in this movie. We want the business Trump. We want him to remind everybody where the economy was before the virus, where the numbers were, how we got there. We don't need to have it like a scientist, but a little context, right? Absolutely, God for me. Then he gives us where he's going to take us and how we're going to get there. That's it. And he runs that 3-4 minutes over and over, right? Greenwood, over, real numbers, like a businessman, over and over. He runs that for like 6 weeks, 8 weeks, over and over again. I'm telling you. And then he can do what he wants. Run around, go drop the glass of water, whatever Trump wants to do. He's covered. He has to because he's got to close the deal. Trump's got to close the deal over here. He's got to close the deal. Official FBI. I'm flattered. Trump has to close the deal. No more of this circle stuff. Trump unfiltered. Keep doing it. But you got to close the deal now. You got to ask the American, absolutely, we got to ask the American people for another 4 years, officially. And he does it. And he does it with the infomercial, the 3 to 5 minute infomercial, the Trump movie. He asked the American people formally, officially, for another 4 years. It's a grand slam for Trump. And he's got all the right people around him. He's got everything. He's got all the right people around him, Trump. I'm telling you, this is the time that Trump, all he's got to do is close the deal. And they're going to make some mistakes anyway, the Democrats, because they are playing with smoke and mirrors, right? And that's all going to come out. They got Biden in the basement, Operation Frankenstein. It started with Operation Crossfire Hurricane, and they did the whole thing, and now they're on Operation Frankenstein. And if you look at this whole thing, right, we got Operation Frankenstein, we got Operation Ace of Spades, right? In between, right, we had Hillary Clinton. So we're calling Hillary Clinton's operation Operation Side Piece. Why do I say that? The server in the basement of a house. Each one of these candidates had a flaw. Flawed. And that's what they want. That's what the CIA, FBI wants. Flawed. Flawed like you wouldn't believe. The greatest, these are the greatest intelligence operations the deep state, the CIA, FBI has ever constructed. They are now, they're not whacking presidents. They're not injecting tumors into prisoners. They're now reconstructing flawed, dysfunctional individuals into presidential candidates. And we can go all the way back to William Jefferson Clinton. We can go all the way back to William Jefferson Clinton, Ubi, with an FBI informant in Ross Perot's campaign. That's the insurance policy. I mean, it is just beyond belief how flawed William Jefferson Clinton is. It is just beyond belief, right? We got Operation Ace of Spades, Barack Hussein Obama. Oh, 3 names, multi-social security numbers. No problem with that. Let's just win 2020 first. Don't censor me. 3 daddies, trainee wife, kids not his, 3 birthplaces. Malik Obama claims he doesn't know whether that's his brother or not. And then we got him. He's not a Christian. He's a Muslim. Who is this guy? Who is this guy? Right? I like Tom Cotton, yo. Henry, I like Tom Cotton. And I like also Pompeo. But let's get 2020. Let's get Trump reelected. I'm not even going to, let's get Trump reelected. So we got Operation Ace of Spades, right? And when we look at all the transactions, it starts to make sense. This anti-America, because basically it was globalists. This is a globalist mentality coming out, right? With this Operation Ace of Spades, Bomber is the president, and then they transitioned into Operation Side Piece, right? Hillary Clinton's got a server in the basement of her house, and she goes to Comey, James, please, the FBI, please, make me fix this, right? She sends Loretta Lynch. She sends all of these operatives, and then she sends her husband. They meet Loretta Lynch. Loretta Lynch was the AG. She oversees the FBI, right? At the tarmac. Fix this for her. Make me eligible. And the FBI is going like this. You got it, girl. Operation Side Piece, right? This is another reconstruction. And then after they reconstructed, they're thinking that all the numbers are pointing to Hillary Clinton. She's going to be in the White House. They're going to walk in and tell her how it's going to happen, right? And I could point to transactions. This is the greatest intelligence operations we've ever seen. 0 footprint going back to the CIA, FBI. Zero. It was so arrogant. On July 5th, 2016, James Comey stood in front of the American people and, as the FBI director, exonerated Hillary Clinton. Rewrote the federal U.S. espionage statute, invoked an element of intent not required by Congress for a felony violation, U.S. espionage statute. So this is like beyond belief now. They lost, so now it wasn't good. The deep state, FBI, CIA, they don't want to lose. These are not nice people. Let's be honest and real. This is not. I'm telling you, Qatar, this is not nice situation. With this group of people, this is life or death. It's all about control, and there's money all over the world. So that's how they roll, right? So now they're transitioning into the Trump presidency. They're not happy. So they started with all these operations. The Mueller report. He's on the phone. Impeach him. The COVID whistleblower. All these intel operations were precursors to Operation Frankenstein, which is the creation of the Biden brain, right? They're reconstructing Biden. Biden can't even put a sentence together. So you got these Dr. Frankensteins in the FBI, CIA. They're walking around like they're getting ready to stick Marilyn Monroe. I mean, they're walking around like, forget it, right? This is another operation, like they did with Obama. They gave Obama a tranny wife, kids, a doggy, a fake birth certificate, a fake registration selected service card, which was statistically significant. It was never mailed. Jimmy Carter, president, 1980, almost called for a draft, right? But instead, so you had to get into who's the bride of Frankenstein? Nancy Pelosi. Underwood, Nancy Pelosi. It is ridiculous. Nancy Pelosi is the bride of Frankenstein. I'm telling you. That's why Doc, that's why they love Biden. Biden's shot, right? Biden is shot. Hillary's shot. Obama they started from scratch. That's why they love Obama. Nancy Pelosi is a freaking, she's the bride of Frankenstein. This is crazy, right? This is the greatest intelligence operation in the country's history. Look what they did. How did they? 8 years with Obama. 8 years. 8 years. No selective service card, registration card. He didn't go into you had to go into the pool in 1980 because they were considering a draft. Didn't do it. Right? And then the birth certificate was so fake that people like me would talk about it all day. And they'd say, fake birth certificate, it's fake, it's fake. Then they got Article 2, Section 1, the wiggle room. John McCain was the insurance policy. They made certain, this is like beyond belief, right? John McCain, he was born in the Panama Canal. They had a public hearing. I can't find it today. They had a public hearing. And Hillary Rodham Clinton and Barack Hussein Obama co-sponsored the resolution making John McCain eligible. Because Hillary Rodham Clinton figured she was going to be the president and Barack Hussein Obama was going to be the VP. But the CIA, FBI turned it on her. They said, we want the poster child of the deep state, the CIA, FBI, is the presidency of Barack Hussein Obama. And look what they did. They did exactly what they wanted to do, and that is why Obama was there. That is why Hillary Clinton is there. That's why William Jefferson is there. These are dysfunctional people, compromised politicians. Why is the Senate and the House have unlimited, there are no term limits? Why? Oh my God! I'm not deriving the Schrodinger equation. I'm not creating the next quantum computer here, right? Why is it that the United States Senate and the United States Congress don't have term limits? Well, let's think about this. If they have the same people there for 10, 20, 30 years, you got a dossier like this in the deep state, right? Because they're about information, misinformation, disinformation, flipping the script on everything, right? That's what they're trained to do. Counterintelligence, the counter to the counterintelligence. This has been going on for centuries. This is Lee Harvey Oswald was in Louisiana. He was getting ready to inject tumors into Castro. They had a freaking terror cell in Louisiana in an apartment building. Go figure. Great cover, by the way. I was very impressed. But they're not crude anymore. What they did to John Kennedy wasn't very nice. Wasn't very good. What they did to Kennedy was not very good, Yubi. But now, 60 years later, zero footprint. Very hard to put this on them. Very hard. Even with Comey, even with Brennan, even with Morell. But you got Gina Bennett now. Gina Bennett, the head of the Bin Laden unit. I'm watching a documentary. Gene Bennett, the head of the Bin Laden unit. And a documentary compares Osama bin Laden to Donald John Trump. Are you serious? She compares. I'm like, I turned this thing like, I turned it once, I turned it again. Gina Bennett, the head of the Bin Laden unit at the time, compares Osama bin Laden to Donald Trump. I'm like, this is crazy. This is the problem. This is the problem. This is the freaking problem, right? Because I don't look at Osama bin Laden, Donald Trump. I look at Osama bin Laden, Barack Hussein Obama. That's what I see. But that's me. That's me. So we're going to drill down with the vectors. I'm going to have more on this. I got 4 vectors. JFK assassination, bioresearch lab in Louisiana, Comey press conference July 5th, 2016, and the Pfizer warrant. I don't need to show more vectors that there is a deep state. Those 4 vectors prove it. Those, at the very least, statistically significant. Because I am statistically significant. On the outside looking in, no U.S. Congressional Oversight Committee, no International Atomic Energy Agency, no Joint Chiefs of Staff. There you go, Henry. No access to classified docs, nor do I know anyone who has access to classified docs. Court papers, judges' decisions, peer-reviewed journal articles, and well-sourced, well-researched open-source articles. What we're searching for is a quasi-model, quote-unquote statistical significance, and no likelihood, no probability for trends, differences, and patterns in the data, and then we conceivably reach reasonable, responsible conclusions. And by the way, we believe our conclusions are close. Classified information is the mean. We're within the standard deviation of the mean. The Russo disclaimer. So that's where we are right now, right? We got Operation Frankenstein. This is sick, right? This is sick. This is sick. Sick. Yo, Fruit Bowl. Hey, what's up, Cookie? How's the cookie, girl? Oh, how you doing, by the way? So you made it, God, for the grace of God. Too much pain, but you're doing good. God bless you, Cookie. You made it. God bless you. So let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. They stopped it again. I'll try to get Facebook up. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I've been scoping for a while. I got my app now. I want you to join my app. What are you talking about, Doc? Are you a lefty white boy with a black face? It's called America's Team. Just put in Frankie Russo. You'll see it. You are? How did I guess that? Am I good, Doc? Doc, am I good? Tell me the truth. You're a lefty white boy with in blackface. I'm good. I'm not right? Oh, man. Son, I thought I was right. I'm a Tupac cat. I'm a Tupac cat. That's what I am. Tupac says, the white people, you're afraid of the, Tupac says the criminals that the white people are afraid of, the black people in the neighborhood are afraid of those same people. That's Tupac. That's what I'm talking about. I like Big Daddy Kane. I like 90s hip hop. 90s hip hop, bro. 90s hip hop. '90s hip hop. Flavor Flav. Whoa. I like the dude from Yo Henry. The dude from I don't know what you're talking about, Doc, but Henry, the dude from I think it's Wu-Tang. I love the Beast. I love those white boys, the Beastie Boys. Oh my God. I love the Beastie Boys too. The Wu-Tang Clan. That dude, give me the mic and I'll take her away. Yeah. Give me the mic and I'll take her away. Rocky, and well, Method Man. I mean, No Sleep Till Brooklyn. That's what I'm talking about, Henry. ODB. ODB. You could take ODB. You talking about Odell Beckham? Oh my God. ODB. Come on, man. I saw Jerry Rice. Are you serious, bro? I saw Jerry Rice. ODB. ODB couldn't play for those giant teams. Ice Cubes. He had some good movies. Right. There you go. All right. There you go. There you go. Absolutely. He had that song. Give me the mic and I can take it. Right. ODB. Tupac was I'm telling you, Tupac was ahead of the time. Tupac wouldn't be down for this violence. No. Vanilla Ice, that's one white boy that's lived off that one song, and that's a great song. I got to give him credit, man. That's one song. Limp Bizkit. Oh my God, I like Limp Bizkit. But of all the white boy rappers, you got to go with M, man. And he killed me with his words on Trump. Killed me. Him and Snoop Dogg. Oh my God. That's what Ali's son said. That's right, Lee. Ali's son did say that. I like Tupac, man. The more I read about Tupac and hear about, I really like Tupac. Kid Rock. I mean, I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know much about King Rock, but Eminem is. Come on, man. Are you crazy? Tupac is definitely up there, no doubt. But I think Snoop Dogg, because to me the B.I.G. is the I'm from Brooklyn. I'm a B.I.G. guy. B.I.G. Oh my God. But Tupac talked. What I like about Tupac, he was proud of who he was. He was proud of his background, but he was real, and I appreciate people like that. They're proud of who they are. They're proud of their culture. They're proud of who they are, and they're honest. And I really feel Tupac was honest, and I appreciated him. And he was a talented guy, and he was a talented. He would have been. I mean, he had an acting career and ahead of him that would have been crazy, genuine. I really appreciate that. Right? My favorite, but my favorite entertainer is. I tell you, man. He was a Republican. No, I don't believe that. Was he? Absolutely, Underwood. My favorite? Elvis Presley, bro. He got a bum rap. Elvis Presley was the complete opposite. They were saying because he's a white boy, he was a racist. Is he honest? It's the other way. He was from the South. He loved the Southern. Michael Jackson was incredible. Elvis was a pimp. Elvis was unbelievable, bro. Elvis was unfreaking. And what I love about Elvis so much, humble, like absolutely, Henry, right? Humble like crazy, Underwood. So humble, like they asked him. They tried to pin on him. Prince was a very talented musician. Prince, very. But Michael Jackson is on Elvis's. Michael Jackson was like you had the 50s Elvis, the 60s the Beatles. Michael Jackson was like the 70s and Michael Jackson was the king of pop, right? Michael Jackson was crazy. Elvis was amazing. Agreeing with Elvis was amazing. Bob Dylan, I love Bob Dylan. But Elvis was like, they asked Elvis about the because they were protesting, the war protesters. They had war protesters, right? He just can't, he was getting ready to do the Garden, Elvis. And he had the sideburns, the girls are going crazy, right? Elvis has these sideburns, he's sitting there like an OG, but he's so humble, right? Got the rings. Elvis is just, he's the bomb, right? So the chick goes on the side, Mr. Presley, right? And he turns and he goes, honey, he goes like this, honey, I'm just an entertainer. I love Elvis. Right? He goes, honey, I'm just an entertainer, honey. It's all I. Elvis was the absolute patriot, absolute Greenwood. Yeah, Michael Jackson's the king of pop. So Elvis, oh my God, he goes, honey, I'm just an entertainer, Then she asked him, so what about other musicians? He goes, should they protest or not? He goes, They do what they want, you know. Elvis was so cool, man. He was the bomb. Then they asked him. They said, "Are you a humble Southern boy from Tupelo, Mississippi?" He stood up. He goes, "What are you talking about?" He had this powder blue suit on. He opens it up. He has a gold belt. Like Elvis Presley was the greatest, man. I tell you, man, that cat was so cool. Unbelievable, man. I tell you, even in the interviews, had the big glasses. Yeah, Elvis was great. I love Elvis, man. The entertain. What I like about so much about him, he loved what he was doing, and it comes out in his music. It comes out in the way he performed, and it just. God bless Doc. Freddie Mercury. Okay, the Queen's awesome, bro. Right? Those white boys, those Queen's unbelievable, unbelievable. Oh yeah, I didn't see Ric Flair. He is. I agree with you, Doc. Trump wins again. It's going to be a lot. It's going to be, I hope it's a landslide, but I don't know, man. Trump's got to close the deal. That's what I think. Trump's got to close the deal. He can't do this, Trump unfiltered. You know what? You don't agree with? He can't do this, Trump unfiltered. He could do it, but he's got to come with something else to close the deal. Because I think he has to formally ask the people for another 4 years. And that's why I love this idea. No way, right? But we can't just say no way and let the vote. Trump has got to close this thing. He's got everything in his corner. He just got to close it. And he's got to say, you know something? Let's do it formally. Let's do a 4-minute infomercial. And he says, listen, this is why I'm asking for another 4 years. And he does it formally, like a businessman. Then he could do all the Trump unfiltered he wants. But that's what he should do. And this way, he could sit in his house when he's chilling. Pence is perfect for Trump. Fruit bowl. Pence is perfect for Trump. Pence is an asset for Trump. He's an asset. Trump's got some assets now he didn't have 3 years ago. Jeff Sessions wasn't supposed to be an asset. He wasn't. Paul Ryan wasn't an asset. No. Trump's got assets now. He's got Bill Barr. He's got Pence. He's got, what's the other cat? There you go, Greenwood. Who's the other dude he has? Bill Barr. Oh, Mitch McConnell. He's got Mitch McConnell, Bill Barr, Pence. Those are assets. He had Sessions was in his cabinet. He wasn't an asset. Paul Ryan was not an asset. All the great presidents needed someone in the Congress to work together with. Reagan had, there was Newt Gingrich and Tip O'Neill. So Trump's got Mitch McConnell. Barr's trying. I mean, this is the problem, right? Because the new broom sweeps clean. Trump comes in, the government is so big, it's beyond belief. So President Trump has the learning curve, right? He has to learn what's going on in the government, right? I hear you, Greenwood. But now he's got to get reelected because Trump gets reelected. He's already doing it in the DOJ. They're firing people. They got to get rid of these lifetime politicians because they're in cahoots with the CIA, FBI, who controls the media. The CIA, FBI has absolute control over the mainstream media. And Frankie Russo, you're talking out of the side of your okay? Mandalay Bay. Do I got to say any more? Mandalay Bay, Benghazi. I mean, what else you want to talk about? You want to drill down there? I could drill down. I got vectors. Mandalay Bay. Oh, my God. Federale stepped in. It's over. Get out. Shut down. We don't even know what happened. Media talking about it? No. Benghazi, same thing. Hire an ARB, Accountability Review Board. They exonerate Bomber and Hillary. Anything else? Nothing. And we know what happened over there. They ran everything. They run everything, Greenwood. They run the country. CIA, FBI runs the country. They pick and choose candidates. The best intelligence operations we have ever seen is right now. They were crude in the 60s. 60 years later, they're really good. They are really good. Really, 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 really good. Really good. And I got that doggy's crazy, bro. That doggy's barking at the cats. The fireworks. That's really what the dog's barking at. Because of this Black Lives Matter, they got all the fireworks go off. You know what I'm saying? Why? What's up? I heard of Liberty University. I mean, I don't know much about them. Exactly. That's the whole point, Greenwood, right? That's the whole point. Now I got the vectors without even on my couch. On my couch in Brooklyn, I know that it wasn't the vectors show that it wasn't a lone wolf. One, right? Two, the fourth crime scene is the U.S.-Mexican border. The vectors show, right? And three, we had the amateur footage of from the cab drivers, from their radio dispatchers, telling them to stay away from multiple buildings, not just Mandalay Bay. There's multiple shootings at multiple buildings. So what the hell went down on Mandalay Bay? People got killed. Nobody was up in arms. White people getting killed because a lot of them are white people, right? Country music. I'm not generalizing and saying only white people listen to country music, but you can argue that the majority of the people who listen to country music is white, and nobody said anything. Could you imagine if the roles were reversed? And I hate to talk this way, but this is what the climate is bringing us to. I mean, it's really sick when you really think about it. Absolutely, Fruitball, but I'm just being honest. Mandalay Bay was a bloodbath, and guaranteed a lot of those people were white. So now you got Black Lives Matter. You got Black Lives Matter going up to white people and talking about white privilege. I'm a man of Christ. I'm a man of the rosary. You look, wow. The shooters. There you go. I like that, Henry. The shooters. Because I got the vectors from Reno. I got the vectors from Mesquite, Mandalay Bay, and the vectors point to the fourth crime scene, the U.S.-Mexican border. Right? Let's look at this. You got, not only do we have Mandalay Bay, let's look at Chicago.